Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently working on capturing this base. We have this Apollo here. We did just destroy its double heatsink kit, so it's pretty toast. But it's not dead quite yet, and it could still potentially cause us some problems. We're going to close in over here a little bit with our Panther. I'd like to see... we could sprint in here, potentially. Or we could jump jet somewhere over like that, but I don't really care for that. I think we'll sprint in here and go for the hammer. And our hit odds are still pretty low, so we're just going to pot shot with the PPC and call it a day. Okay, we missed. That's fine. That is pretty much expected. So this hunter is going to attack. Okay, that's starting to hurt a little bit on the stealth. The Hunchi is going to make its way, honestly, up over this way. We're going to move away from the hammer a little. Our hit odds are pretty low, so I think we are going to not fire a couple of these things. Actually, we will fire this one because our hit odds are much better. But we will not fire a couple of these 6%ers so that we sink heat. And we'll just roll the dice. No luck, but that's okay. The movement was the more important thing. What's the Apollo going to do here? More damage than I expected. I'll be honest. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Well, it's currently facing that direction. I want to get the Vulcan in behind it. Is this rear arc? That's side arc. Okay. So we would jump to here, we would gain 3 evasive pips. I do want to vigilance again, because I'm concerned about rear arc attacking by this hammer. And we're going to light up the Apollo, and this is likely to be a kill.
Confirmed.
We did stray shot our stealth there, which made me a little sad.
That's a kill.
Wonderful.
Took a hard hit there.
It was just a medium laser. You're fine. Okay, no damage from the Wasp on the stealth. And we get to move the stealth now. We are going to sprint up this way for a ton of evasive pips. And the question is, who do we light up? Well, this is side arc on the Wasp. Our hit odds on the Wasp is actually our best as well. So that is who we are going to hit. Okay. Not the best, but, I mean, it's a Wasp. Okay, they're going for the Panther. That was more hits than I had hoped for, but we're okay. Every single one of those hit with 4 evasive pips. That made me a little sad. In fact, that was more than a little sad. That made me pretty sad. Okay, now we're going to light up this hammer with our SRMs. This is starting to become worth rolls. Okay. Not a whole lot there. They're firing on our Hunchi, which I'm completely okay with. They missed everything. Did they lay down minefields? We're about to find out. They did not. Okay. We're going to move up over to here. We have a side arc shot on this hammer, and we are going to take this. Okay, 20 damage. Not the best. So phase 21, the hammer moves. Fires on the Hunchi. Does some damage. That's expected. Excellent. Man, that's a lot of hits on the stealth for 4 evasive pips. That makes me sad.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yes, indeed. Bad luck indeed.
That shot hit internals.
Yeah, where did that expose? In that leg? We do have SRM ammo there. That is where we're drawing the SRM ammo from. And that leg is on our right side. So we need to make sure that our right side is facing away, which it would be in this situation. We could potentially get over here, which is in cover. Right leg would be facing that direction. So we do something like this. And then we vigilance if we can. We can't. We do not have the resolve. Do we brace here? I feel like we do. Just to get rid of that stability. And then we'll take the Vulcan up over this way. And hit this guy side arc.
Roger that.
No damage. Sad.
No joy.
Okay. The Hunchy is going to make its way over here.
On my way.
And it is going to continue lighting up this hammer. And now it's going to start doing some real damage.
Here we go.
I'd hoped. Okay, that's some damage. That was less than I was hoping for.
Critical hit.
Okay, they're lighting up the Hunchy. That is expected.
I hate these guys.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, the Panther is going to jump right here. And our hit odds are getting there, but we're going to not fire the ERPPC this round. We're just going to fire the SRM-4 to sink heat. And we did not hit. Sad. Okay, let's see what they do. Wasp moved into that fire and missed everything on the stealth. I like it.
Yes, Commander.
Our stealth is going to make its way over this direction. This gives it rear arc on the Wasp, and we're going to face like so. And we're going to hit this Wasp rear arc here, and this could potentially be a kill. Hit odds are a little on the low side, but we'll see. Yeah. I didn't really expect a kill there. Hammer backs off, fires on the Panther. It's starting to do some damage there.
Took a hard hit there.
It crit its own LRM, though. We'll accept that.
I'm receiving you.
The Vulcan is now going to jump in behind these guys. That would jump into flames. You can't actually jump in behind this round.
Knowledge.
We'll jump to here. And we'll just hit this Wasp side arc. Although our hit odds are pretty low. They're not much better anywhere else. So I think hitting this side arc is fine.
Got it, Commander.
Especially since we took out that arm.
Scored a critical hit.
We'll accept that. Okay, Strider moved in on the Vulcan and did a fair amount of damage.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
You took more than minimal, I would argue. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, the Hunchy is kind of in an awkward position here. And I guess it will sprint up over this direction and face like that.
Copy that.
What are our hit odds? Very low compared to incredibly low. Okay, we are just going to vigilance the Hunchy, I think. Just thinking if I'm going to want to vigilance anything else. Phase 23 on the Wasp. 21 on the Hammer. No, I think we're good. We'll vigilance the Hunchy just to give it braced.
What do you need?
And then the Panther is going to jump down and really go after the Hammer here. I was hoping for slightly better hit odds than these. But I guess it's okay. And this is why we braced the Hunchy. Still got a hip destruction.
Getting my ass kicked.
That made me sad. Okay. The Wasp moves over there and doesn't do anything. The hammer is trying to light up the Panther, as expected.
Not much armor left in that location.
Ready for order.
And the Vulcan can now move up over this way. This would be 2 evasive pips. And we can fire here, and we may stray shot this other guy.
Targeted for an out.
Wonderful.
Target eliminated.
So that's a Wasp down. The Strider is moving in and lighting up the Vulcan. Not doing as much as it might have.
Armor. Waiting for
The
order.
Stealth is now going to jump in behind the Strider, back here. Let's see, this is the right leg here. So that means that we're relatively safe-ish from the Hunter. Are we out of ammo in that leg now? 16. Not quite. Okay. Well, this could theoretically kill. Odds are a bit low.
Alpha confirmed.
Yeah, I didn't really expect it to kill.
Critical
But
hit.
next turn,
Aye, aye.
that could very well be a kill shot. We're going to bring the Hunchy down over this way.
Position confirmed.
And I really hope that we don't stray shot our friendo over here. That would be awkward. We did not. Perfect.
Got past the armor.
And that hammer is now in a really vulnerable location. We're going to close in into the water. And we're going to fire on this guy with everything we've got. I was really hoping for a knockdown there. Hunter closes in, fires on the Vulcan. That's pretty close range. They did destroy a jump jet,
Took a critical hit.
but that is not too threatening. Let's see, I kind of don't want to move the stealth, realistically. Like, I want to finish off this Strider with another rear arc attack. And I think that's what we're going to go for here. There we go.
Hostile removed.
The Strider is dead. The hammer moves into the water. Fires on the Hunchy a little bit, but we're okay. Wonderful.
Yes, Commander.
Now the Vulcan is going to jump over to here
Lifting off.
and rear arc attack this Hunter. Will we kill it? Probably not.
Firing on rear arc.
How we didn't hit it at all. That made me really sad.
Aye, aye.
Okay, get in over here. This is actually rear arc. Sadly, our hit odds are garbage.
Standing
And we're
by.
going to close in with the Hunchy over here. Hit odds are still a bit garbage.
Okay, I'm on it.
Sad. Okay. It all comes down. Oh, the Hunter attacked the Hunchy. That's huge. It should have attacked the stealth. It should have swung out this way, attacked the stealth, go for the ammo explosion in the leg. That would have been the right move. But it did not do that.
Commander.
That was our danger point. I was expecting that to happen. The Vulcan's going to just jump in behind the Hunter.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Our machine gun is now unjammed. This guy attempted to melee the... Okay. The AI is just all out of sorts at this point, I think. Let's see, is this moving through fire? Yes, this is. So we'll have to jump,
Firing jump jet.
and we'll light this guy up rear arc.
Got it.
It's now panicked,
Yes, Commander.
and we are just going to move in like this,
Confirmed.
hit the hammer's side arc.
Firing. All set.
We did do 8 damage there.
I'm here.
And the Hunchy can't really get in rear arc here. But we are just going to turn and face this hammer and hit him in the front. This is completely fine.
Targeting unknown.
Okay, that's heavy damage to the hammer.
Scored a critical hit.
They fired on the Hunchy again.
Mess him up. Mess him up
They
good.
still had a win condition here. But now that they've done that twice in a row, I feel like there is no longer a win condition for them. Especially since this guy just crit his own LRM-5 again.
Standing by.
Okay, Time Lord 88, I want you to get in properly behind this hunter
Location confirmed.
and finish him off.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Very nice. Dropship inbound for landing. Technically, we have not occupied the depot yet, or destroyed the support lance. We're going to do both of those things. We're not going to evac just yet.
Standing by.
Okay, the Vulcan can start moving over here to occupy the base.
Affirmative.
There we go. And then the Hunchy... Wait, this is rear arc. I guess it makes sense, because his rear arc is basically untouched.
Let's move.
This would overheat us, so I'm going to not fire these 3 lasers. Actually, we can get away with not firing 2 lasers.
Roger.
Okay, that hammer is continuing to be heavily damaged.
Waiting for orders.
And the Panther can just move over here for stray shot reasons and continue to hit that rear arc.
Roger.
Sadly, we missed.
Targeting systems janky.
But we've now occupied the depot,
I'm ready.
and we can bring the Vulcan down over this way. I'm a little concerned about firing the PPC with the Hunchback there. I'm actually not going to move the Vulcan. We're just going to brace.
Racing for impact.
We're going to see what the hammer decides to do here. A whole lot of nothing.
Commander.
I'm okay with this. We're going to brace the stealth as well.
Hunkering down.
And the Hunchy, well, it's just going to come up over... Actually, we're just going to stay put. Yep, we can get away with alpha striking here, just barely. And so we shall.
Roger.
And that hammer is basically useless now. Okay, he ejected. Wonderful. The depot is ours. We're ready to pull you out of there. I suspect Liao will be very pleased with this haul. We took a little more damage than I was hoping to. Not a whole lot in terms of internal damage, but that armor damage takes a while to repair in RogueTech. But let's see what we've got here in terms of our salvage and pay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We took some internal damage, but not really very much. Mostly because the AI threw it, if I'm honest. Okay, so what do we want here? Case and case 2. Hello. We're definitely taking that case 2. That's 100% happening. This is a 175. We'll grab that. We'll grab this 150. Fire Control Missile ++. That's absolutely huge for us. We'll grab this double heatsink kit too. And then we'll see what else we've got. Very nice salvage. That is huge. Okay. So we'll continue for right now. We can always sell those engine parts later, but I want to actually revise our setup on the Stalker. So let's just load this in. As soon as it actually loads. And I'm going to tell Yang no on automatically repairing, because we do need to do a couple of things. So no, do not automatically repair Yang. I want to go into the mech bay, and I want to repair the stealth. Yes, just do it. The Vulcan, we're going to have to refit, as well as the Hunchy. So let's refit the Hunchy here. And we are going to... Let's see. We just need to repair the hip, I think, is all we needed to do. And then max out that armor. Wonderful. Do it. Okay. And then we need to repair the Panther as well. I think this is just some armor loss that we need to put on here. Yeah, that's all that needs. Do it.
Right.
And now we need to refit the Vulcan as well, because we lost a jump jet here that we need to replace. So we need to put in a small jump jet, which I believe is under equip. Yes, indeed it is. And then we will also put on the armor. Wonderful. So we'll do that. And now, I hate to do this, but we're going to stop work on the Stalker. We're going to refit this, and we're going to take a look at where it's at right now. Yeah, it needs, well, it needs everything. So, we're going to have to do that. We're going to put that AMS back here. We're also going to put in the AMS ammo, and I think we're going to put all of our ammo over in this arm. We're going to put in that case 2, which is... Actually, we'll put, as long as we're here, we'll put in that FCS missile. Where is that? Here it is. FCS missile ++. Wonderful. Although, there's also the indirect. I feel like that's going to be a little more handy for us. So we'll do that. +1 tactics for this comm suite, huh? I guess we'll do that. Is that tonnage on that? 1 ton? Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then maybe some increased sensors on here too? Like that? Excellent. And then we'll need to put those missiles back on. And we already know what we're going for there. We're going for an LRM-5, LRM-15, LRM-15, LRM-15. Actually, we got another LRM-15. Let's go for that instead. Okay, where was that case 2 at? Is that in internals? Yes. We'll put in a case 2. That is a ton, so we'll have to worry about that. We're going to have slightly different amounts of armor. And actually, before we go too much further, I want to max this armor. There we go. We'll put in those 2 ER mediums. And then we will put in... Do we want to switch this to double heat sinks? Did we get that double heatsink kit? I'm pretty sure we did. We did. How much would that cost and take in time to put in? That's only 1 day to switch to double heatsinks. Interesting. I like it. So we would then put in a double heatsink here and here. And that puts us at our heat efficiency of really good. That's nice. That's very nice. We could switch to endo steel structure as well. And we may want to do that. That would be 1 more day, but that's really expensive. I'm going to not do that right now. And then we're just going to put in some of this generic LRM ammo. So we can only fit 2 tons right now. Of course, we've got some additional weight on this, and we need to think about how we want to deal with that. We could simply drop the LRM-15 here. That's a possibility, because this is obviously going to put us overweight. But I would like to have something like this. That would give us, let's see here, 120 times 5, so that would give us 600 shots. And we'd be utilizing 60, so that'd be 10 rounds of ammo. That would be fine. We'd have to drop 2 tons somewhere. Plus a little extra. We could drop a little bit of armor. I'd rather not drop armor here if I could help it. And not in the head. That puts us at exactly 2 tons there. Although I'd rather have it be in the front center. And then we could drop 2 tons. We could bring this back from an LRM-15 and put this back at an LRM-5. I think that's completely fine. And that gives us 3 extra tons to work with. Fascinating. I mean, we could upgrade these from ER mediums. Let's see, ER large is 5 tons. A large pulse is 7 tons. A medium X pulse is 2 tons. That has an optimal of 210 and a max of 420. This has an optimal of 240 and a max of 480. That's not that much shorter. We could drop these for medium X pulses, or just in medium X pulse and a medium pulse. Medium pulse is quite a bit shorter, actually. The medium pulse laser clan is more like it. So a clan medium X or clan medium pulse and a medium X pulse. That gives us 1 ton remaining still. We could toss in another ton of LRM ammo. Of course, we might have to purchase some. There's no store here. Okay. We could put in a ton of Deadfire ammo, though. Like that. I think that this is really, really potent. Our long-range damage is 331. That is insane. And we're quite well defended here. I like it. We'll confirm that. And that will take 35 days. Now, I want to be working on the Stalker as the top priority. And we'll work on these others as lesser priorities. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue our adventures on New Troy. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.